Hey all you minions and mercenaries, it's time for episode 4 of Behind the Heroes, where we're taking a look at the heroes in Heroes of the Storm. Sort of a special episode this time because we are going to be covering Zagara,
This time would be better spent on the field of battle.
who as you can see is very anxious to get going. She was announced a few months ago, but she was just released yesterday, and after waiting for them to get the maintenance done and waiting to download the patch and all that, I finally was able to actually get in and show her off. So I thought it's a good time to show off something new that most of you maybe not have even seen before. She is a support hero, or not a support hero. She's a specialist who I guess kind of specializes in pushing lanes, which I'm really curious to see how that's going to work out. Her basic abilities, we've got Bailing Barrage, launch a stream of Bailings that explode on contact with an enemy. We've got Hunter Killer, the infamous Hunter Killer Hydralisks, where you unleash on an enemy, and I believe we'll just continue to follow the target enemy down until they kill it or it times out, or I don't know, we'll have to wait and see how that works. We've got Infested Drop, which is bombard an area with Zerg drop pods that spawn Roachlings. Ooh, Roachlings. And we've got Creep Tumor, generate creep allowing Zagara and her minions to move faster. And her heroic abilities, Nidus Network, place Nidus worms around the battlefield to travel between them. Interesting to see how that mechanic will work. And I think Blizzard is also interested because it's a very new mechanic. They're not sure how it's going to pan out and if the interface for it is quite right yet. And we have Devouring Maw, summon a giant maw to engulf enemies in an area, devouring and damaging them. Let's take a look at her skins. Well, her basic color is, well, that's pretty much what you'd accept from a Zerg Queen or Broodmother. And we got a dark looking one there and a green one there. Kind of like that. I kind of like all of them, actually. And then we've got the Insectoid Zagara, which is really, really creepy. If you don't like insects, you should have turned away about 10 seconds ago. As this is quite frightening. And it's got a couple other colors. That is just weird, and well, that one's kind of cool. And for some reason, it makes it a little less creepy. I don't know why, but let's just stick with the normal one. Actually, let's just go with that one. That one looks good. Let's try that, and let's give her a trial run. See how she pans out. See how Malfurion takes to her. As we know, he's always the one we are partnered up with in these little test arenas.
Choose a talent.
Alright, oh, and we actually have some new UI going on here too. And, oh, she's flying. Apparently, I guess that's how she moves around. She spawns wings and flies. Let's see how that works. Yep, so that's how she moves around. She flies. That's certainly interesting. I was wondering how they were going to do her mounting mechanic, or if she would even have one. So let's just get this thing leveled up to... Now, they aren't letting me level this up quite as fast as they used to, so this is going to be a little bit slow. Can't just spam this button like I used to. And there we go. So let's take a look at her initial attacks. Demolitionist, basic attacks against structures, destroy ammo, and deal extra damage. It's a common ability, and well in line with her lane pushing skills. Centrifugal hooks, Bailings can travel twice as far, which I suppose is different than twice as fast, which is what they usually do when you research centrifugal hooks. Ventral Sacs, infested drops spawns 3 Roachlings now, so I'm guessing it spawns 2 by default. And Reconstitution, increases health regeneration on creep, which we won't really need for this, so let's just see how this one works.
Choose a talent.
Then at level 4, we've got Envenom Spines, increase basic attack range and damage. I wonder if this is a summoned ability or an activated ability. It doesn't really say. It used to say if it was an activated ability or not. Medusa Blades, basic attacks hit 3 additional targets. Sounds pretty good. Tumor Clutch, increase creep tumor charge count. Okay, so you can store up to 3 charges of creep tumors, and that will let you use more. Mana cost is reduced, so she can store up to 4 creep tumors and it won't cost as much, so that sounds pretty good. And Venom, activate to deal damage over time. Okay, so this is an activated ability. I'm guessing this is a passive ability. And we have Infest, increased an allied lane minion's damage, which sounds also like an activated ability. Yeah, cooldown 45 seconds. This one has no cooldown, so it's passive. So, increased basic attack range or hit 3 additional targets. Let's just see how far she can shoot stuff. Level 7, we get battle momentum. Basic attacks decrease ability cooldowns. It's a nice ability. Volatile acid. Banelings do increased non-heroic damage, so it would be against structures and minions and mercs. Corpse feeders. Roachlings gain increased duration from kills. Okay, so the roaches are temporary, but if they kill stuff, they will last longer. That's pretty good. Endless creep. Creep spreads faster and further. Always good to have more creep. Rapid incubation. Channel to regenerate health and mana. Ooh, that is sounds like quite a good ability right there. 45-second cooldown. Not too bad. But I think I want to try... let's try the roachling thing. And then we're going to have our heroic ability. Let's just start with the Nidus Network to start with. And then at level 13, Spell Shield, periodically reduce incoming ability damage, which is a common spell you'll see around. Giant Killer, also a common spell, empowers your basic attacks against heroes, which I guess you can see in the tooltips up there. I guess I could be reading those as well. Mutalisk, Hydralisk now summons a Mutalisk that can fly and has bounce attack. Ooh. So now it can fly. That is interesting. Oh, Groove Spines, increase Hunter Killer range and damage. And Infested Drop, impact damage increase. Okay, so the drop pod will do damage, and this just increases the damage. I think I'm going to do Group Spines. Yeah, level 16, we got Baneling Massacre, increase the number of Banelings. We have Brood Expansion, can hold 2 charges of Hunter Killer. Ooh, that sounds really good. Metabolic Boost, increases movement speed bonus on creep. Sounds very nice. And Stone Skin, activate to gain a shield, which I think is another common ability you'll see in a lot of heroes. Let's get more Banelings. And then we've got our Storm powers. We got Fury of the Storm, basic attacks chained to enemies. It's always a good one. Bolt of the Storm, activate to teleport to a close range. I still don't really like this one because the range is not as big as I thought it would be, but I guess it might have some use. We got Tyrant Maw, more damage and cooldown reduced with hero kills. Ooh, so if you kill a hero, then it does more damage if you kill a hero, then it doesn't, or then it comes back sooner. Cools down quicker. Oh yeah, let's look at the tooltip. More damage and heroes killed while in the maw reduced its cooldown by 50 seconds. Wow, that sounds pretty good. And we got Broodling Nest. Spawn broodlings when exiting a Nidus Swarm. Interesting. I may have to try that right now. So let's toggle the minions. We can send them out there. Let's start with setting out a Nidus Worm here. They say this is a good place to put it because then you can spawn in there and move back and forth really quickly. Oh, let's get mounted again. So that looks ridiculous. And let's put another one right. Where can I put this? Is it? I can't put this on. Maybe it's because I can't put it on top of myself. So let's just put it right there. And how is Malfurion doing? He's not doing so good. So let's just throw on a Creep Tumor, because why not? And let's just send some Banelings out. And let's see if we can get a Hunter Killer on him. Oh, or was that a drop pod? That was a drop pod, I think. So let's send a Hunter Killer after him. Let's see how this works. So I'm going to enter the Nidus Worm. Okay, there is a casting time for that. It's going to consume you. And I can exit here. Okay, so you select it and you can exit it. But if I want to come back here, I can exit here. Oh. Oh, okay, you select exit and then pick the Nidus Worm you want to exit from. Okay. So then I'll enter the Nidus Worm again. And I'll cast exit on that one, which there must be a cooldown for those broodling things. So let's send some Banelings out there. Doing a lot of damage there. Let's put up some more Creep Tumors. Let's put one right in there in the bushes. Which means I'll have some vision in there as well. And let's send another Hunter Killer after him. And Drop Pod. Where are my Roachlings? Oh, there they are. More Banelings. Oh, I like how they've also changed the health bar to my character to yellow, and Malfurion's is green. It'll make it a lot easier for you to see where your allies... A lot easier to see when who your allies are and where you are exactly. So now we're getting a little bit more aggressive here. So let's throw a drop pod here. Let's throw some Banelings over there at that wall. And Can I set a hunter killer on that? I can set a hunter killer on that. And let's throw a creep tumor down here. Throw some banelings at him. So this is pretty cool. I am liking this. I don't know how it's going to play out in an actual game. I think I'm going to have to try that out, though, so we can see how this works. I haven't shown you any actual in-game footage yet, but I think I'd like to try that. So first, let's reset the levels. And let's level back up again, so we can see the Maw ability. And actually, I want to go to 13, because I thought there was a trait at 13 I wanted to see. So, Banelings go further. Medusa Blades. Yeah, hit 3 additional targets. Let's see if we can do this to channel some health and mana. Okay, there's the Devouring Maw, and... Oh, I wanted to summon a Mutalisk. That's what I wanted to see.
Agreed.
Yeah, see, Zagara agrees. She wants to see Mutalisks, too. So let's summon a Mutalisk right away. Oh, there's the Mutalisk. Ah, good old Mutalisk. I like this. And then let's just try this Maw ability. Oh, and he gets out of there. Oh, we got out of there in time. We definitely gotta get a hit on that. Alright, we'll spawn another Mutalisk there. So let's just clear the cooldown so I can try this again. And we're gonna have to... We need some minions down here. Where are our minions? There we go. He's getting a little bit too into that, and he's stunned, and he's consumed, and... Spawn some there. Let's spawn some Banelings at him. Let's clear cooldowns and hit him again. Oops, that was the drop pod. That was the drop pod. Ah, I hit the wrong hotkey, but that's okay. That is okay. Oh man, the Banelings made it quite far. So let's get that heroic ability there, see if we can't grab him again. Oh, and it's gonna eat all the minions too. And oh, look, almost killed all the minions. Okay, so that is Zagara. I know we took a little bit of an extended look here, but this is my first time seeing her. Oh, well, let's try the healing ability. See, the mana's regenerating. My health is pretty much fine, so that was, not a big deal. Anyhow, so that is Zagara. I'm excited to play her. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and have a day.